Mia Foster's heart raced with anticipation as she stood in front of the grand mansion that would become her workplace for the foreseeable future. Matthew Duncan, a renowned millionaire, had handpicked her to be his private nurse, a role that carried with it an air of exclusivity and intrigue. Entering through the ornate double doors, Mia was immediately struck by the opulence that surrounded her. The marble floors gleamed under the soft glow of crystal chandeliers, and art adorned the walls, whispering stories of a life filled with luxury and privilege. Mia was escorted to Matthew's private quarters by the housekeeper, who informed her that Matthew was still recovering from a recent illness. As she stepped into the room, she saw a man lying on an exquisite canopy bed, his eyes momentarily meeting hers. "Good morning, Mr. Duncan. I'm Mia Foster, your new nurse," she said, her voice gentle yet confident. Matthew Duncan, with silver hair and piercing blue eyes, mustered a smile and extended a weak hand. "Pleasure to meet you, Mia. Please call me Matthew. I trust you'll take good care of me." Mia nodded, her determination shining through her eyes. "I'll do everything in my power to ensure your swift recovery, Matthew." And so, Mia's journey as Matthew's nurse began, her days filled with tending to his needs and keeping a watchful eye on his progress. Over time, their interactions grew beyond the realm of professional duty, forging a connection that went beyond the expected boundaries. As Mia continued to care for Matthew, she couldn't help but be drawn to his enigmatic presence. Beneath his charismatic demeanor, she sensed a vulnerability that piqued her curiosity. Matthew, too, found solace in Mia's compassionate nature and genuine interest in his well-being. During their conversations, Matthew would occasionally drop hints about his past, alluding to a life filled with both triumphs and sorrows. Mia listened attentively, her heart yearning to understand the man behind the carefully crafted facade. One evening, as the sun cast its golden hues through the windows, Mia ventured to broach a sensitive subject. "Matthew, if I may ask, what led you to a life of seclusion?" Matthew's gaze turned distant, his voice laced with melancholy. "There are certain secrets in my past, Mia, that have forced me to keep my distance from the world. It's a choice I made to protect myself and those I care about." Mia's eyes reflected empathy as she gently placed a hand on his arm. "You don't have to face your demons alone, Matthew. Sometimes, sharing our burdens can lighten the load." A flicker of gratitude flashed across Matthew's eyes, and he nodded in silent acknowledgement. In that moment, a bond of trust formed between them, laying the foundation for a deeper connection. Days turned into weeks, and Mia's dedication to Matthew's well-being never wavered. She diligently attended to his needs, ensuring his recovery progressed smoothly. But amidst her unwavering support, a sense of restlessness tugged at Mia's heart, whispering of hidden truths waiting to be unveiled. One fateful evening, while tidying up Matthew's expansive library, Mia stumbled upon a peculiar bookcase. Instinctively, she pressed a concealed button, and to her astonishment, a hidden door creaked open, revealing a dark passageway beyond. Curiosity overwhelmed Mia as she cautiously stepped into the secret corridor, her footsteps echoing through the silence. The air felt heavy with anticipation as she followed the winding path, guided by the flickering glow of a distant light. Finally, she reached the end of the corridor and pushed open the door, revealing a room bathed in an ethereal glow. Mia's breath caught in her throat as she beheld the sight before her. A treasure trove of ancient artifacts, rare books, and meticulously preserved documents. As her eyes scanned the room, they fell upon a peculiar manuscript that seemed to hold the answers to the mysteries surrounding Matthew's secluded life. With trembling hands, Mia opened it, unaware that the main surprise awaited her within those fragile pages. Mia's heart raced with a mix of anticipation and trepidation as she delved into the contents of the ancient manuscript. The delicate pages whispered tales of intrigue, love, and betrayal. Her eyes widened with each revelation as the secrets of Matthew's past unfolded before her. The manuscript told a story of a young Matthew Duncan, driven by ambition and a desire to build an empire. It detailed his rise to wealth and power, his encounters with treacherous alliances, and the sacrifices he had made along the way. Mia's empathy deepened as she discovered the depths of Matthew's past struggles and the reasons behind his seclusion. In one passage, Mia discovered a reference to Samuel Smith, Matthew's longtime business partner and confidant. The manuscript hinted at a betrayal that had shattered their once unbreakable bond, leaving Matthew scarred and wary of trusting others. Determined to uncover the truth, Mia sought opportunities to confront Matthew about the manuscript's revelations. She knew that honesty and open communication were the key to unraveling the secrets that had haunted him for so long. One evening, as the moon bathed the room in a soft glow, Mia sat beside Matthew, the manuscript clasped tightly in her hands. "Matthew, I've discovered something that might shed light on the secrets you've been guarding. It involves Samuel Smith," she said, her voice filled with a mixture of concern and determination. Matthew's eyes widened in surprise, a mixture of emotions crossing his face. "You found the manuscript," he whispered, his voice tinged with both relief and apprehension. Mia nodded, her gaze unwavering. "Yes, I have. I want to understand, Matthew. I want to help you confront the past and find closure." A flicker of vulnerability danced in Matthew's eyes as he took a deep breath, preparing to share his painful truth. With each word, the weight on his shoulders seemed to lighten, and Mia listened intently, providing a safe space for him to unload the burdens that had haunted him for years. Together, they embarked on a journey of healing and trust, as Matthew revealed the depth of his betrayal at the hands of Samuel Smith. Mia offered unwavering support, assuring him that he was not alone in his quest for justice and resolution. Armed with newfound determination, Mia and Matthew joined forces to gather evidence and expose Samuel's deceit. Their investigation led them through a labyrinth of hidden accounts, forged documents, and dubious business dealings. The closer they got to the truth, the more perilous their path became. As Mia and Matthew delved deeper into their investigation, they discovered the extent of Samuel Smith's web of deceit. It stretched far beyond their initial suspicions, ensnaring innocent lives and threatening to dismantle everything Matthew had built. Their pursuit of justice led them to unexpected allies, individuals who had also fallen victim to Samuel's schemes. Together, they formed a formidable alliance, pooling their resources and knowledge to expose the truth. With each passing day, the stakes grew higher, and Mia found herself caught in a dangerous game of cat and mouse. Samuel, realizing his empire was on the verge of collapse, became increasingly desperate to protect his secrets. One night, Mia received a cryptic message, warning her of impending danger. She quickly shared the information with Matthew, and they devised a plan to outmaneuver Samuel once and for all. Under the cover of darkness, they infiltrated Samuel's luxurious estate, determined to gather the evidence needed to bring him to justice. As they stealthily made their way through the labyrinthine mansion, they stumbled upon a locked door that piqued their curiosity. Matthew, possessing a set of keys he had acquired during his tumultuous past with Samuel, unlocked the door, revealing a hidden room. The space was shrouded in darkness, its atmosphere heavy with anticipation. With cautious steps, they entered the room, their breaths held in anticipation. What they discovered within those walls would irrevocably alter their perception of the world they thought they knew. Illuminated by a single beam of moonlight streaming through a cracked window, Mia and Matthew gazed upon a collection of precious artifacts, each holding a secret of its own. But among the treasures, their eyes landed on a portrait, a hauntingly familiar face that sent shockwaves through their souls. The main surprise awaited them as they beheld the face of Sophia Williams, Mia's dear friend and confidant. The betrayal cut deep, shaking their very foundations. How could someone they trusted implicitly be entangled in Samuel's web of deception? The room seemed to close in on them as they grappled with the revelation, their emotions swirling in a vortex of confusion and pain. They had been blindsided by the very person they believed would stand by their side. In the midst of their shattered trust, Mia and Matthew had to face a difficult decision, whether to confront Sophia and uncover her motives or retreat into their own broken hearts. Heart-attack gripped Mia and Matthew as they stared at the portrait of Sophia, their once trusted friend. The room felt suffocating, the weight of betrayal heavy upon their shoulders. They had to confront Sophia, seek answers to the questions that tormented their minds. Summoning their courage, Mia and Matthew left the secret room behind, carrying the weight of their discovery with them. They sought out Sophia, determined to unravel the truth and understand her involvement in Samuel's deceit. Finding Sophia in her usual place of solace, a serene garden nestled within the mansion's sprawling grounds, they confronted her, their voices laced with pain and confusion. "How could you betray us, Sophia?" Mia's voice trembled with a mixture of sorrow and anger. Sophia's eyes brimmed with tears, her voice choked with regret. "I never meant for things to escalate this far. Samuel, he held secrets over me, my family. I had no choice but to comply with his demands." Mia and Matthew listened, their hearts torn between anger and compassion. Sophia's story unfolded, revealing a twisted web of manipulation and coercion. She had been trapped in Samuel's clutches, forced to assist him in his nefarious schemes to protect her loved ones. Their anger began to soften as they realized the depth of Sophia's entanglement. They understood the lengths people would go to shield their families from harm, even if it meant making unthinkable choices. In that moment, empathy prevailed over betrayal. Maya reached out, her voice filled with compassion. "Sophia, we understand the pain and desperation that led you down this path. We will help you break free from Samuel's hold and find a way to make amends." Sophia's eyes filled with gratitude and relief as she accepted their outstretched hands. Together, they formed an unbreakable alliance, a trio determined to dismantle Samuel's empire and bring him to justice. Days turned into weeks as Mia, Matthew, and Sophia meticulously gathered evidence, connecting the intricate threads of Samuel's web. Their pursuit of truth became a race against time, as Samuel grew increasingly desperate to protect his ill-gotten wealth. Their efforts paid off when they acquired the damning evidence needed to expose Samuel's crimes. With unwavering resolve, they presented their findings to the authorities, ensuring that justice would prevail. News of Samuel's downfall spread like wildfire, shaking the foundations of the business world. Mia, Matthew, and Sophia emerged as heroes, their bravery and resilience capturing the hearts of many. But amidst the triumph, they carried the scars of betrayal. They found solace in one another, forging an unbreakable bond that had weathered the storms of deceit and betrayal. In the aftermath of their shared ordeal, Mia, Matthew, and Sophia embarked on separate paths of healing and self-discovery. The wounds of betrayal slowly began to mend as they navigated their new realities, leaning on one another for support and understanding. As time passed, Mia, Matthew, and Sophia embarked on individual journeys of healing and self-discovery. The wounds inflicted by betrayal gradually began to fade, replaced by the resilience and strength that their shared experiences had forged within them. Mia, fueled by her unwavering compassion, pursued further studies in nursing, determined to make a difference in the lives of others. Her heart led her to remote communities in need, where she selflessly provided healthcare and support to those who had been marginalized. Matthew, no longer confined by the shadows of his past, channeled his wealth and influence into philanthropic endeavors. He established foundations dedicated to empowering individuals and communities, seeking to rectify the injustices he had witnessed firsthand. Sophia, burdened by the guilt of her past actions, sought redemption through acts of kindness and advocacy. She became an advocate for victims of manipulation and coercion, using her own experiences to shed light on the dangers of being ensnared in the web of deceit. Though their paths diverged, their connection remained unbreakable. They continued to support and uplift one another, their shared bond serving as a reminder of the strength that emerged from the ashes of betrayal. Years passed, and the wounds of the past transformed into scars, a testament to their resilience and growth. Fate, however, had other plans for their intertwined destinies. A chance encounter brought Mia, Matthew, and Sophia together once more. They found themselves in the same room, their eyes meeting in a dance of recognition and nostalgia. In that moment, the weight of their shared history and the strength of their bond resurfaced, intertwining their lives once again. The wounds of betrayal had faded, leaving behind a profound understanding and forgiveness that only time could foster. As they reconnected, their stories unfolded, revealing the profound impact they had made on the lives of others. Their collective journeys had touched countless souls, offering hope, healing, and redemption. They realized that their paths had converged again for a reason: to combine their strengths, their stories, and their shared lessons to create something greater than themselves. Together, they became advocates for resilience, compassion, and the power of forgiveness. Their story spread like wildfire, inspiring others to confront their own scars, to find the courage to forgive and rebuild. Mia, Matthew, and Sophia became beacons of hope, igniting a movement that transcended their individual stories of betrayal. In the end, their journey was not defined by the betrayal they had endured, but by the love, compassion, and growth that emerged from the ashes. They became living testaments to the transformative power of forgiveness and the unwavering strength of the human spirit. As they stood side by side, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, they knew that their bond, forged in the crucible of betrayal, would forever guide them towards a future filled with love, empathy, and the relentless pursuit of truth. The trio's reconnection marked the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter where Mia, Matthew, and Sophia would pool their strengths and experiences to make an even greater impact on the world. Together, they established a foundation called Resilient Hearts, a sanctuary for those affected by betrayal, manipulation, and deceit. Resilient Hearts aimed to provide a safe space for healing, support, and empowerment. The foundation's doors opened wide, welcoming individuals from all walks of life who sought solace and guidance. Mia, drawing from her nursing expertise, offered counseling and therapeutic programs to help survivors navigate their emotional wounds. Matthew's business acumen and philanthropic endeavors played a crucial role in securing funding and resources for Resilient Hearts. His reputation as a compassionate entrepreneur attracted donors and supporters who shared their vision of a world where resilience triumphed over betrayal. Sophia, having first-hand experience with the complexities of manipulation, became a pillar of strength for those seeking to reclaim their sense of self. She led workshops, sharing her journey and imparting tools for recognizing and breaking free from toxic cycles. Resilient Hearts became a beacon of hope for countless individuals, a testament to the power of healing and the resilience of the human spirit. Their programs extended beyond emotional support, encompassing legal aid, financial guidance, and educational resources to help survivors rebuild their lives. News of Resilient Hearts spread like wildfire, captivating the media and inspiring communities worldwide. The trio's story became a symbol of triumph, reminding others that wounds could transform into sources of strength. As their foundation flourished, Mia, Matthew, and Sophia found solace in knowing that their own journey of healing had paved the way for countless others. The scars of betrayal had become badges of honor, testaments to their ability to rise above adversity and create positive change. Their work garnered international recognition, and they were invited to speak at conferences, sharing their story and inspiring audiences across the globe. Their message of resilience, forgiveness, and the power of collective healing resonated deeply, sparking a movement of compassion and understanding. Amidst their shared purpose, the bond between Mia, Matthew, and Sophia deepened. They became each other's pillars of support, offering unwavering friendship and understanding as they navigated the challenges that came with their newfound responsibilities. In the quiet moments, they would reminisce about the trials they had overcome, cherishing the transformation that had brought them together. Their story had evolved from a tale of betrayal to a testament of love, forgiveness, and the indomitable spirit of the human heart. As the years passed, Resilient Hearts continued to flourish, leaving a lasting impact on the lives of countless individuals. Mia, Matthew, and Sophia witnessed the profound transformations and healing that took place within the walls of their sanctuary. Their story became a legend, a tale of resilience, redemption, and the triumph of the human spirit. Resilient Hearts expanded its reach, establishing branches in cities around the world, ensuring that their message of healing reached those in need. Together, they stood at the helm of the foundation, guiding it with unwavering dedication and love. Their collective efforts brought about systemic change, raising awareness about the prevalence of manipulation and betrayal in society. The world recognized their achievements, showering them with accolades and praise. But for Mia, Matthew, and Sophia, the true measure of success lay in the lives they had touched and the hope they had restored. As they reflected on their journey, they realized that the path of love, forgiveness, and healing was never easy. It demanded strength, vulnerability, and a willingness to confront one's own pain. But it was through this journey that they discovered the power of resilience, a power that could transform lives and shape a brighter future. In the end, Mia, Matthew, and Sophia knew that their story was not just their own. It belonged to all those who had faced betrayal and found the courage to rebuild. Their story became a reminder that wounds could heal, trust could be restored, and love could prevail over even the darkest of secrets. And so, as they stood together, the three friends gazed out at the world they had helped reshape. Their hearts brimmed with gratitude, for they had turned their pain into purpose, their scars into beacons of hope. Their journey had come full circle, from the discovery of a secret room in a millionaire's house to the creation of a sanctuary for healing and transformation. They had faced the depths of betrayal, but they had emerged stronger, united by an unbreakable bond and a shared mission to make the world a better place. And as the sun set on their triumphant tale, they knew that their legacy would live on, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of love.